All right, give me one moment here. These markets are absolutely chaotic right now, but I'm extremely happy. I'm a little bit tired right now, but I know if you guys are watching the markets, I don't know what time it is for you guys, but you're all fuck- well, yeah, no one's crying if we're all. I mean, no one should be crying right now. Yeah, you read that properly. Imagine though, imagine a 10-cent retest. That would never happen. Man, I got some epic videos that I want to. Tomorrow's episode's going to be awesome. I'm very excited to film it. I don't want to talk about it today, but David Schwartz made some comments today on X in regards to just the price, value for XRP and his thoughts behind it. So I just bought 7 a.m. p.m. California. Let's show you guys the trades here. Aster trade down 27%. This Ethereum trade, again, you see this? This is the prime example of a generational bottom trade. This BNB trade has been open for 7 months, and it has been taking heavy hitting, but it is still maintaining over 600%, which is insane. The Ondo trade is down almost 55%. We might get liquidated on that. The XRP trade, we are good at the moment. We got a long ways to go for that trade to look real bad. The 95 cent is the target. So will it be a slow bleed down? That's what I was going to do. Give me one moment. I mean, we got some very bullish news. And that is the new chair is being picked, the Fed chair. Trump just announced it, and that is pretty. It's going to be interesting to see who it is. I have an idea who it is.
What day will you be announcing your Fed chair pick next week?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. And do you know who you picked?
Tomorrow I do.
Wait, stop.
Otherwise, I'll have to go to work very quickly. No, I'll be announcing the Fed chair tomorrow morning. Otherwise, I'll have to go to work very quickly. No, I'll be announcing the Fed chair tomorrow morning.
The Fed chair tomorrow morning. Ladies and gentlemen, go ahead and smash that like button, please. 37 likes. The markets are bleeding. We gotta get something going the right direction when the markets are going the other way. All right, come on. Let's get the party going. This is the party moment. This is when wealth is created. So I don't know what you guys got to do today. If you guys got to walk around the corner, if you guys got to sell some stuff, make this side hustle. Folks, incredible. It's weird seeing XRP at $1.74 because normally it hasn't really hung around here for a very long time, right? So this is the 1 weekly candle time frame. So each candle is 1 week, and you could see it hasn't really hung around these levels. It's always been higher or a little bit lower, right? So it's always been above like $1.90. So we haven't seen these levels. That ain't good. That's not good right now. But here's the thing, folks. Okay, here's the thing. When you look at these markets and like when everyone's in panic mode, the fear just builds up. But in reality, do not underestimate this Genius Act, the Clarity Act, and with the new Fed going in, let's see what they do with these, interest rates. Things are going to change drastically. Just like you guys saw the move in gold today, right? And silver, $3.4 trillion down, $2.4 trillion right back up with a span of like 3 hours. Right? Like these kind of moves are coming to crypto and they know this. I'm going to go over to the chat in a moment. But if you guys are joining us, the 10-cent retest is a possible in your dreams. In your dreams. I know it's late for some of you guys. So I know it's good to see, though. It's a very good number to see. That's for sure. But $1.75 is good, too. We haven't seen this in a while. But what was I saying? I completely lost my train of thought. The moves in crypto, like the 3.4 trillion, like crypto, we could see crypto put in like $3 to $5 trillion in a span of a couple months. Because it is going to be a very aggressive move to the upside. There's two things you got to do here. Either majority, everybody hold. If you're trading, do not ever trade with like more than 5 or 10% of your portfolio, or even less, and do not over leverage. But if you're holding, you have nothing to lose. Okay? The only thing you have to lose is what you're not putting into the table right now that you could. Show us how many gatherers you really have. Sir, I don't know if you're talking to somebody else or me. I haven't seen the chat in a minute. Let's refresh this. This was earlier. Just, oh my God, Bitcoin's at 81. Maybe we'll get a little entry. Remember, folks, if you guys are trading, okay, these are where when you really learn and you follow these markets. And the volatility right now is amazing, but just don't be crazy with it. But we are 100% gonna be getting into a position. I don't know if I'm gonna do it live. I don't know if I'm gonna do it after. Like I don't know how long I'm gonna stream for. So I'm not sure how long the markets are gonna. Oh yeah. Like, so today I was saying, like us seeing $74,000 for Bitcoin is very realistic. So let's see how dirty of a wick that is. And let's really see what happens tomorrow morning. And the saddest part is they already know what's being planned. So you always have to look at it from this perspective as well. If tomorrow is going to be a really good day in terms of the Fed chair being announced, and they're like somehow like they change everything and it's really pro crypto, this could be the little dump before the pump, right? So this could be the last potential bottom, because what we're looking at right now is the weekly candles, right? Remember, every candle is a 1 week representation, and you could see there's significant support at the 74 level, 77, right? It could be a wick down. And then if we zoom out, yeah, I mean, that would be a perfect, like, you want to call that a double bottom, but like, come on, folks, look at that, right? So I don't know if something nuclear happens, and you can't take that out of the game here. If some kind of nuclear attack, something happens, I don't know how that's going to affect the markets. I don't know what Trump is doing in the Middle East. So there's so many moving parts. It's incredible. Yeah, I remember this moment, that's for sure. 2026 is going to be like a little tornado. It's going to be a tornado. It is going to be very wild. But yeah, so as you guys could see, that my TA line right there, it's going to be an important key point here for Bitcoin. Let's see, let's go to the 4 hour. Let's check XRP. Ooh. Okay, I'm going to go over to the chat in a second. Oof, I don't know. Yeah. No, I don't think anybody believes 10 cent is possible for XRP. Well, I mean, no, it's not like... I don't even, yeah, it's impossible. You could literally say it's impossible. Dave in the house. Trust in Trump. He will make everyone happy. I think so. Who do you guys think is going to be? Who do you guys think it's going to be? I think it's going to be Judy. I think it's Judy, and I'm going to put my money on it. So I think it's going to be Judy. folks, like we're talking about like an 80-cent XRP right now. 80 cent, 90 cent, $1 XRP. I don't know what kind of sell pressure there's going to be in order to even like maintain those levels or fill any orders, or it's going to be very volatile if we're going to see that. But whatever we're going to see, it's going to be crazy. And I'm not going to lie, like it's oh man. Like I said, folks, we're human. We're going to witness this. So my mind is trying to like put into words how this is going to look like. I'm just going to shut up and I'm going to let the markets let it do for us, okay? And sudden wealth syndrome is real, folks. Is real. Some of you guys that have been accumulating for years have achieved numbers. You guys have seen it. It's reality for individuals that are getting into crypto right now. Crypto is real. It's very real. Not getting rich overnight by putting $10 into a Solana meme coin real, but just accumulating like you're accumulating, for example, Amazon, Google for years. You're doing that with these assets. It's going to be incredible. Like I always say this, it should be illegal. It should be illegal, and whoever purchased XRP today, there should be cops going to every single person's house and completely arresting them. Like this should be illegal. But I know you guys don't like that. But no, it should be illegal. $100 asset going for $1.75. How does that even work? How does that even work? So David said something today that was very crazy. So I don't know if I should cover it now. I could talk about it briefly right now, but David Schwartz talked about, I just got to find the tweet, but he talked about how if people had strong beliefs that XRP was going to go to $100, that people should be putting their money where their mouth is and like buying up a lot of XRP, and it should reflect the price. So I don't know if he was kind of being sarcastic, because like retail is not going to come in here with millions of dollars and just hanging around in the checking account is going to buy XRP. But there was more to it. There was like at least 4 different tweets. And ladies and gentlemen, can we please go ahead and smash that like button? The markets are going down, but we can make the likes go up. Let's go ahead and smash that to 100 likes for $100 XRP. Gensler doesn't care. He's loaded up already. Yeah, I mean, these guys have it. They're not dumb. He was pro XRP. $10. Let's see what the sentiment is in the chat. Let's go here and add a poll. Will XRP go below 50 cents? 50 cents. Yes or no? Will XRP go below 50 cents? What do you guys think? No. Let's see that scenario for that to happen. For that to happen, I would need to dump a couple $1 billion worth of my XRP. No, I'm just kidding. For that to happen, let's zoom out to the daily chart. Let's get it better. And let's remove this. Okay. Yeah, that would be pretty significant. But I mean, we saw it on October 10/10. We saw it on October, so 94% no. How many votes is this? 68 votes. That's insane. It's 68 to be honest. Like, are you guys actually all being like, don't go no because you guys want to see everybody put no, but wow. So you guys are all experts. We got a bunch of experts in the house. Crowd, we got a live crowd today because we have an open bar as well. So they're really enjoying that. But the crowd's amazed, man. You guys are, it's crazy. Isn't that crazy, guys? Give it a louder. Come on. Yeah. It's crazy. Okay, let's go back to $1.50. Okay, $1.50 is gonna be right here. Boom. Oof, I don't know, man. You guys are very bullish. You guys are very bullish, and I'm not saying don't be. It's going to be just very interesting. Like, as we are streaming right now, you know, Trump said that the ships were en route to Iran, and they could be tying their bootstraps. They could be getting ready. They could be putting their night vision goggles on. Actually, I don't know if it's nighttime down there, but they could be fueling up the jets. We don't know what's going to happen. We're going to see something. We're going to see something. That's for sure. Do we open shorts? Do we open shorts? Do we open shorts? You know, it's a very tough question. I was going to open a short, but I didn't. I don't tend to short too much because the potential is not. You got to be a quick scalper. You could do it. This is looking at the 4 hour. It's going to be like, this is heavy volume coming in too. You know, this is not light. Like, this is pretty heavy volume coming in. But if you guys want to take advantage of shorts or longs, 2-bit, there's deposit bonuses for new users. The link is in the description down below. But we're going to be entering. We have our BNB trade 7 months open, but we have all of our trades are in the negative right now. We have the XRP trade, which is about 5,000 XRP, which is down 14%, but we are monitoring this. We're going to scale into these trades. These are operational, generational bottom, because once the reversal comes, it is going to be significant, okay? So it's going to be very interesting. So a lot of people are saying, 139 votes are saying no to $1.50 XRP. Like, we won't see. Oh, sorry, 50 cents? No, you know what? That's my mistakes. I thought I put $1.50. So that's my apologies, folks. It's a little late. Let's fix that. So yeah, absolutely. Okay, let's go back to the chat. Let's go back to the chat. What is the chat doing? Iran is in Venezuela. What does that mean? What does that mean? Absolutely. You mean like they're not gonna hit like they're gonna hit back? Absolutely. I think Iran's gonna hit them hard if they do hit. No, I did not talk about David Schwartz's tweet yet because I want to make a dedicated video to it tomorrow because it is very it's a juicy one. It's a juicy burger. Do we open shorts? Yeah, it's very. If you guys think if you guys could scalp it, take the profits. But like at this very moment, you know, it doesn't. I would wait. It's still very uncertain. This is the 30-minute. This is the 41 hour. It's a little bit still uncertain, but like we could see a potential little mini reversal, like nothing crazy, to like $1.78 and then maybe come back down again. So we are at a time where like nobody could predict what's about to happen right now. Okay, no TA is going to help you, okay, to a certain degree. Okay, nobody TA'd in $3.4 trillion wiped from silver and gold this morning. Nobody said that was going to happen. Okay, we are going into a new world where we are going to see larger moves because it's new technologies. Okay, the real question is, how do you, when you move this to the new system from the old system, how does that take place? Okay, like this has been talked about on many different levels. It's going to be a hell of a ride. And listen, we're like, remember this group right now? These live streams are only going to get bigger. Crypto is only going to get bigger. And just remember, we got to hold down the fort because there's going to be a lot of people coming in here soon. Completely new, so we got to educate them. We got to filter out the pigeon heads, and we just got to lay down the fundamentals, okay? But at this very moment, if you're coming into crypto, don't ask questions. Well, ask questions, but the only question should be is, okay, what are the top coins that we should be allocating our money into? That's it. If you're new to crypto, if you have 10,000, pick 2, 5K, 5K. That's my code of conduct. That's what I think is the best way to do it. Or, you know, if you're coming with crypto with 5K, either go into all with that, choose accordingly, or you could split it up to 2525, you know, 2500, but I still wouldn't do that. I would still not do that. No, I would not do that at the current market stage. I would not do that. But it's going to be tremendous. Gold and silver didn't move up like they did for no reason. Iran is Venezuela. It's the bear market all year, baby. Yep. This is where the money is made. Yeah, too late for shorts would be an understatement. I think we could see another little. Here's the thing. The longer it hangs around these lower levels, the more worried you guys should be. That's the way I think about it. That's how I always looked at it. The longer it kind of chills at these levels, it's not good. It's not good. You could see this is like it's nicely planned market made drawdown here. So it could be a liquidation flood. Let me see if I could get. I don't have it. The liquidation chart. The liquidation chart to the low end is pretty heavy, and we're close to it. So that's why we might see another flush. But give me 1 second here. But to the upside, around $4, the shorts are it's incredible. It is incredible. Yeah, XRP was at 50 cents for years. It's insane. If you go watch my videos from like years ago, you will see like every video XRP was at like 50 cents. And even when it was at like 36 cents and 46 cents, good times, good times. I remember sometimes I didn't even buy at those levels, and I regret it. I regret it. And, you know, I regret it. So I always talk about this. Like, I know even you guys, oh, this is the best way to put it, okay? Like, some of you guys may think you guys don't have enough crypto, but in reality, you have more than your average person. That's obviously, you're here on a Thursday night, you know, at 10:30 at night. But like nobody, you regret not buying enough. How do you think they're gonna feel? Like it's like crypto is gonna be such a new. It's gonna be a new wealth class. It's gonna be a new. It already is a new wealth class, right? It's already created a new wealth class. I'm seeing Super Cycle in the chat. Yeah, Super Cycle, Super Flush. Yeah, it's gonna be heavy. Because the thing is, people do come in here with high leverage, and that's what they go. So like if there is like an entry in the order book, that's why I never put liquidation prices, and I don't go crazy because everything is visual across every exchange. But if you come in here with like $10,000 with like a 60x, I don't even know if it'll limit that. But you know, like if that goes even like 5%, 10%, like that's huge. So you always got to be careful. Yeah, I know the sale is good. The sale is definitely good. You almost get 3. I'm at work right now. 21:30 my time. Nice. Good stuff. Look around. Look around. You won't be there for too long. Even like, here's the thing, folks. Like everybody that's holding XRP, I always say this: calm down. Everybody, calm down. You guys all want the wealth. Everybody does. It'll come, and when it comes, I'm telling you, you guys are just gonna be more relaxed. But you guys are gonna, it's nothing's a lot. Not all a lot is gonna change. Okay, but 2 years, even if you guys want to keep on working, 3 years, if you want to keep on working, like in 3 years, it's going to be a completely new world. Okay. My goodness, I cannot even comprehend where things are going to be in 3 years. Where do you guys think the market is going to be in 3 years? Okay. That's actually a good one. I want to know what you guys think. So if we go to the market cap, I don't even know if I could put, do you think the crypto market cap will be over, let's say, I think, oh yeah, 30 trillion within. This is a very good one, and my answer to this is yes. Because even if you do $10 trillion, like if this really rapidly picks up, we could see like $20 trillion in like 2 months. I'm like, this is actually some crazy stuff. So do you think the crypto market cap will be over 30 trillion within 3 years? So 3 years would be before 2030. So like 2029, I think, like early 2029. Yes. Let's go take a look at that. Why don't we go take a look at that? Okay, let me get the chart so we can see how that looks like. What am I looking at here? Trading view, market cap, index, crypto. Perfect. Let's get the index here on the screen. And let's see how that would look like. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and smash that like button. Let's get the algorithm going here. Let's fight the bears and let's get at least something going to the upside. Okay, let's see this. I'm excited to see how this looks like. I've done this before. Where's the super chart? $2.7 trillion. Incredible. Do you think the crypto market cap will be over $30 trillion within 3 years? We have a lot of yeses, 62, 60. Can you guys switch votes? Is that possible? Is that what people are doing? Okay, let's see. Let's go to... What is this doing here? Why is it doing that? Okay. I don't have the paid version, so I know it's not doing that. Give me one moment. We're going to get this. Oh, man. Yeah, I mean, I think that's 100% we're lowballing that. My goodness. Wow. I mean, here. This is such a... why is it... I don't know how to use this one. The trading view had never had this. Give me one moment. There we go. Okay, let's go to the weekly. Here we go. We're just on the wrong side. Okay, so I want to show you guys something here. This is such a cool way to look at it. If you guys zoom out on the whole crypto ecosystem, I remember being in right here. Right here. Okay? This is when I became a potty mouth. And all I did was talk about crypto when everybody was in my face, and I would just be like, you're actually dumb. I'm like, how do you not see this? So this whole me going crazy, like I would actually be like, how do you guys not see this? Like, this is just such a, like, first of a kind ever. So this is then. Okay, so what I'm trying to say is this right here in 2 years is going to be what this was, okay, for whoever got in, or even when you guys got in here, right? If you guys got in 2022, look where you guys are at the tops. So when we go and zoom out, like, you think it would be insane, right? But however, this is the 1 weekly. So we will see one big candle, in my opinion. Like, what do you guys think? Do you guys think, like, we will see that one institutional, like that will, like, really set that leg up, saying, here, the institutions are here, okay? Because the institutions will create a big wave. The institution money will create a big wave, because that's legitimate, real economic value coming on the blockchain that will have an effect on the crypto ecosystem size, okay? So when that does come in here with the real value, then boom, we will have that. So, and that's looking into, like, we'll see how rapidly it does that, but it could, like, 2026 could be just a little teaser of it. 10 trillion. I don't know. What do you guys think? No, we got the housekeepers, we got the servers, we got them all. BlackRock will bring the God candle and and a lot of people, remember, never forget, like, BlackRock still hasn't said anything about an XRP ETF. That should make you question why. Then you're always gonna need that head. So, like, that was funny. But no, you're always gonna need that, like, head of something. Like, you're, in terms of, it may not be called a bank, but something like the Federal Reserve, Ripple. People are right now, it's still so crazy to me how much people underestimate what Ripple is doing right now. Like, people do not understand the magnitude of this, and it's pretty crazy. It's pretty crazy. Let me get this. We do have, if you guys joined the 2-bit link, people are going to be accepted into it in this weekend. So I'm going to give you guys that private link right now. Where is it? Give me one moment. Let's get this going. Okay, we're not going to get this going. Okay, we'll do that another time. Doesn't want to cooperate with me right now. Brad Garlinghouse looks very relaxed and happy, and he's been like that since day one. And okay, I just got to focus on to the chart here for a moment, because we are seeing XRP coming down. Here we go again. Here we go again. No, I mean, it's have fun watching these charts, folks. You guys should be glued to this, because you're watching history unfold, okay? You're watching history unfold. Every single candle this year in this crypto ecosystem is a history. Is like this is art right now. Brad is not sweating bullets. No way. Oh, 100%. Brad knows the end of the story. So that is the video that I was going to make today in regards to that. And I'm going to talk about something. And it's very important. And you guys are all going to say, you know what? 100% there was a conversation like that. And what was the real number? And tomorrow's video is going to be very exciting. We're going to talk about that. So we have 85% of the viewers that think crypto market cap will be over $30 trillion within 3 years. Over 85% of you guys are delusional. Wow. No, all jokes aside, I think so. I mean, $10 trillion, 2026 wouldn't surprise me. And, you know, I could really see the whole industry is kind of getting a little bit more mature in terms of understanding this and what they hold. Why are we dropping? I have no idea. No, obviously geopolitical events, also with uncertainty in the US dollar, also with a new Fed chair being announced tomorrow morning, as what Trump said, right? If you guys missed that, tomorrow morning a new Fed chair is going to be announced.
I have to go to work very quickly. No, I'll be announcing the Fed chair tomorrow morning.
What day will you be announcing your Fed chair pick next week?
Tomorrow morning.
Tomorrow morning. And do you know who you pick?
Tomorrow I do.
Wait, stop.
Otherwise, I'll have to go to work very quickly. No, I'll be announcing the Fed chair tomorrow morning.
Is Ripple associated with the DTCC? Directly, no. Indirectly, yes. Where is the liquidity going to go? Hard to say. I'm assuming you're like kind of just saying that it's going to go to XRP, etc. by that comment. But yes. I mean, yeah, this is incredible. But generational bottoms, folks. Generational bottoms. This Bitcoin trade is going to be pretty juicy, but let's wait. I'm going to wait a little bit before we enter. $82,000 entry is actually insane. Even if you did like 2 leverage with the $82,000 entry, your liquidation price for your trade for Bitcoin would be like 59,000. And that would never happen in my opinion. So for example, you know what? Let's what is this? This is the 4-hour chart. Wow. Okay, give me one moment here. 81. Tomorrow's going to be you know, I don't know, but they know. That's the craziest part. I wish I could just had if I had Barron Trump's phone number. I had it here somewhere, but I think I threw it out. If I could just call him and be like, "Okay, who's picking tomorrow? Who's the winner?" Because it is going to have an effect on the market. When Powell steps down, well, not steps down, when he gets replaced. Okay, enough with the crash coverage. Let's go to what's important. Can you make some more music videos? I listen to those songs at the gym to get pumped. Man, yeah, those songs are good. Those songs are real good. We have a really good one coming up that I strictly like, you know, told like what's up with the vibe and everything. And I'm excited for that. It's so dope. So dope. But it's coming. 1.7 billion liquidated in the 24 hours. Yeah, absolutely. I did not get liquidated. I closed one of my trades at a 60% loss, my Bitcoin trade. But I didn't get any liquidations yet. But we do have the trades open. Like we have my Aster trade open down 28%. My on-load trade down is 50%. But we know we didn't go heavy margin. So we're on the sideline going to be scaling into these generational bottom trades right now. So very positive here. Very positive note. Did I see this song on X today? Yeah, absolutely, Quentin. Absolutely. I saw it before you guys saw it. I saw it behind the scenes when it was getting made. We saw it. Tremendous work. Tremendous work. What's the song on X? Oh, it's not a song that you could definitely like get pumped up actually, but not like for intense workouts. But I retweeted it. It's this one.
My family thinks less of me because I told them to buy XRP, and all my friends quit texting me cause all I talk about's the XTC. When the price rose, it was just like ecstasy, but then it crashed so unexpectedly, and no one's standing next to me, cause I still tell them to buy XRP. Put all my faith in Brad Garland house, and now I do not have a house. Still figuring the riddles out, and no one knows what I'm talking about, but I still buy my XRP. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XRP. I guess that's just how it goes. It genders nobody knows, and it's like the things that happen are all part of a show. You either see it or don't. You either will or you won't. But when the price is really low, I fucking back up the boat, and I'ma buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P. They call me bag holder number one.
I love this part.
While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son.
I gotta rewind. I'm sorry.
Bag holder number
He's like, they know I'm big, number one.
They call me bag holder number one. While they're laughing, I'm buying more, son. My therapist says let it go, man. I said no, it's all part of the plan. And when the flipping turns the page, I'll be laughing from my yacht's range. Cause every time they say it's dead, I load my fucking wallet up instead, and I'ma buy my XR fucking P. If you don't like it, you can suck my DM. Buy my XR fucking P.
Yeah, it's freaking dope, man. We got I'm like you guys are let me tell you guys something, okay? do not underestimate what is happening on the XRP Ledger meme ecosystem. Okay? Look into it. Do your research on it. I'm gonna be making videos on it shortly. Why it's so important, especially with the upcoming amendments that is taking place on the XRP Ledger. It is gonna completely reshape how people look at new projects and how people should be doing it the correct way. Escrow is going to be live, meaning we can now I have been controlling the dev wallet for SLT for Salute, but this was all based off of complete trust within the community that we have created. We were going to be setting up multi-sig, but after this amendment came out, we're just said, okay, like, we're going to escrow everything as soon as it comes out. So we are ticking away on that, I believe, within 24 days. And we're going to have over 55% of SLT in escrow. That is going to be crazy. That is going to be just, and I hope everything in terms of the whole whale part of it goes away, because it's escrow, it's not a whale anymore. But it's going to be crazy. But do not underestimate the meme ecosystem for the XRP Ledger. That's all I got to say. Do not do it. Oh, here, I'll put the link. I'll put it on Spotify. I'll upload it. We've been on live for 47:47. 47:47. Wow, that's crazy. It's okay. You could. Oh, and that's another thing. Why is the market dumping? I heard the market, not the market, the government's supposed to shut down again. Like what world are we living in? Like, it's so crazy. Oh, like, look at us little rats. We're like, oh, the government's shutting down again. Oh, the markets are gonna go down. Like, it's such bullshit. And then you have the wars and stuff. Like, this world is such a messed up place, folks. I'm telling you right now. But it's only gonna be a harder world to live in. So take advantage of this gold rush that's happening right now. That's all I gotta say. This is a gold rush in crypto. Okay, but you're not getting your hands dirty. Okay, that's the difference. Yeah, we should rent. Here's the thing. We're doing a yacht party. Okay, we're doing a yacht party. It's not a yacht party. It's a yacht summit that I'm hosting in Panama in June 11th. We already have a list of confirmed attendees of just over 20 people. It's a maximum of 40. And we're going to do a way bigger one after, but this is going to be a smaller group. And because we put the sales up, not everybody wanted to participate. And it's not about just celebrating XRP in terms of, by June, XRP is going to be in a completely new place, okay? And there's more so of not just, we're getting together for a completely different, like, it's a network on a huge, completely new level. What happens after XRP? Where to go? Okay? Crazy stuff. No government shutdown. Is that confirmed? Thoughts on ZBAG? I hold it. I don't trade it. Just holding it. They're doing interesting things, so let's see. For me, it's a gamble. I have not done any, like, real hardcore due diligence. But I've done my due diligence on a level where I believe there is a potential of high return before any kind of wrongdoing in the ecosystem. Okay, you have to understand, you have to always look at wrongdoings in ecosystems. Any project could look good and still have a downside, okay? But ZBAG has been very vocal about a lot of stuff, Okay, they have a lot of ties, a lot of partnerships, a lot of collaborations. Just do heavy research on who's a part of the team and everything. But no, in the short term, yes, it's definitely good things. I probably have a couple million ZBEG. I don't know exactly, but I do have ZBEG. Did you wish you were buying it when it was 320? I bought XRP back in 2017 when it was at like $3. Okay, like I bought XRP when I was at 20 cents. I bought XRP when it was at 10 cents. Like I bought the retail craze in early 2018 when it was at like $1, $1.50, $2.72, $3. Like I bought those. Okay, the FOMO was real, and I want you to understand that FOMO. Oh my God, like people don't even price in FOMO. Okay, the FOMO that is about to take place in crypto is going to be like it's gonna suck. It's gonna suck for the people that waited too long or they didn't take action, because I've done it with some assets. So it's gonna be crazy. Folks, we're gonna wrap this up soon. And let me see if I could get this link here, because I do want to get this going, and then we're gonna get the giveaways. Oh, you know what? Here's the link. Here's the link to the private request to join 2bid group. We're going to be doing giveaways. We're going to be accepting everybody this weekend. I'll pin it. And if you guys haven't registered with 2bid for the giveaways, the link is in the description down below. But yeah, 247 votes. 85% of the people think that the crypto ecosystem is going to go over $30 trillion within 3 years. I did link it. Oh, I didn't pin it though. Give me 1 second. If you go on my Twitter, in the description down below, you'll see it. You have my Twitter, and then I retweeted it today. So you'll see it on my feed as well. Yeah, I'll upload the song. I'll do it. Yeah, we'll get that uploaded. And you know, I actually paid for Spotify. You got to pay for Spotify, obviously. Like for me to like upload these videos, you got to have like a membership. And if you want to upload videos, so the music's music, and then there's videos you got to pay more for. But yeah, sorry, I got sidetracked there for a second. Oh, let's go. All right, folks, I've been talking for 55 minutes straight. That's crazy. And my neck hurts. Yeah, the kids will probably love this song. This new one. This song is good. Thanks, Willow. Hey, listen. There's a rule in crypto. When you buy the dip, it's going to dip on you, okay? That's not how it goes, but I'm just saying, like, when you buy, it's always, I remember the amount of times, oof, I can't even tell you the amount of times I'm like, ooh, yeah, perfect, nice little 2K. I'm gonna buy this coin. I buy it the next day, it drops like 30 cents, 40 cents. I'm like, oh, the amount of times I did that, oh my goodness. So many times. It's just gonna happen. But yeah, no, it's dropping. We're just waiting for a ballistic missile to go off. The amount of times, too, you know, I go in here, I'm like, okay, I'm going to short. And then I end up going long, but when I know I should be shorting, it's like, it's so messed up. Because, like, you're like, okay, like, what if, like, you go against the market? It's like, it's crazy stuff. All right, folks, we're going to wrap this up. This is going to be a very interesting 72 hours for crypto. $120 XRP within 72 hours is in play. I made a mistake on my thumbnail today, and I'm fixing it now, but I hate when I do that. But nobody called it out. So sometimes people call it out saying, hey, you made a mistake. But today they didn't. But I'm about to update that. Okay, well, folks, I appreciate you guys coming here and joining us, watching the market dump, watch our portfolios go down, and scratch our heads. But you know, what can we say? It's gonna be a good fun ride. You know, that's why we're doing this. Like, look, we've been doing this for years, making videos, but 2026 is gonna be so historic that these live streams are here. Okay, because I want to be able to really document these through the rough times, through the good times, take you through the ups and downs, and the information that we cover on a daily basis. There's a lot going on. There's a lot of moving pieces. David, you know, being a retiree from Ripple, and his, you know, what he could say, he's a little bit more free now. So he's been saying a lot of stuff on Twitter, which I'm going to talk about in tomorrow's video. Doubleheader, I think, is going to be needed for tomorrow because there's 2 dedicated topics I want to talk about. And yeah, absolutely. Thanks, Christian Ami. Thank you. Yeah, I mean, the red's always good if you have dry powder, but it's you know, see what kind of options you have too. Even if you guys could, you know, a loan opportunity, span it out 36 months, you're getting like a head start of accumulation pretty much. So right now it's whatever capital that you could try to get in. I'm actually fat. Not me, but I know what you mean, what you're saying, Jack. But no, I don't know what you mean by you're actually fat. You're not actually fat. Yeah, bye, kids. Bye. Not you guys. I'm telling who Black Gold. Yeah, it's a good price to buy more. That's for sure. That's for sure. You know, just looking at this now and looking at all the foundation that was laid down for this infrastructure is truly going to be crazy. Colin, I don't know. I can't do that. I don't have enough time to do that. I have to get a thumbnail ready. We got to get that ready, so. Oh, no way. That is so cool. 24 crypto hour sticker in my bumper. I spent $800 on stickers. So that's arriving. We have some salute stickers. We have 24 hours crypto stickers. We're going to be doing, you know, we've only done one merch drop. You know, this is what I love about, like, you know, we don't like do a lot of stuff on the channel in terms of like this, sell that, cups, this, BS, all these different things. It's nice, whatever, but you know, we're here just to document this. But I really want to get these merch done for the 24 hours crypto mafia. I think that's so badass. It's not going to say the 24 hours crypto mafia because that sounds lame. Like, I'll make it sound better, it'll look better. But just like, you know what, like Brad Garling what Brad Garling was talking about, you know, like having you want to have smart people around you. Like, what was it? I'm sorry, I'm blanking out right now. It's late. He said, A+ talent attracts A+, is attracted to A+ places. Ah, perfect. There you go. That's it. A+ talent is attracted to A+ places. So, I mean that it's incredible, right? Because, like, you know, we're all in this group. We're all seeing this as early individuals, and such a small world of the population have no idea. Gotta go buy some, work off, take care all. Peace. Hoodie. Colin, that's for you, man. The world's not dedicated strictly to Colin. If you don't want a shirt, don't buy a shirt. No one's putting a gun to your head. I've never put a gun to anybody's head here and said do something. Never. I gave you the stepping pieces, or whatever you want to call it. But at the end of the day, folks, it'll be incredible. All right, folks, everybody take care. Everybody go to bed. I don't know, maybe we have some folks from Australia. Yeah, hats would be cool. Hats would be definitely cool. But we're going to end this off. Bro, what is going on? I have a long that gets liquidated at $1.55. Should I sell? I watched your last vid. Okay. Okay, let's talk about that. Because I know how you feel. You want to talk to somebody about it, so let's talk about it. 155. Should I sell? Depending on what your margin and your leverage is. You go to the daily. It's a 4x entry at 105. You have a long entry at 105. I don't know if that makes sense to me. Like, is 155 in play? 155 play. $1.55 XRP is okay. So your entry is 205. Your 4 leverage, and your liquidation is $1.55. What's your margin? What's your margin on that? Tomorrow's going to be very important. Let's talk about XRP. Hurry up. Hurry up, Azure. $4.68. Your margin is $4.68. I don't know. You could maybe I'll go check Instagram. You could DM me on Instagram or Twitter. No, do it on Twitter. But no, like $1.55 is in play. Okay, it is in play. But let's see what happens with the geopolitical events. Okay, yeah, 3,400 margin. Okay. So it's tough. You could if you're really unsure, you could scale out if you're really unsure. The markets are really unsure. So I took on my Bitcoin trade, I'll show you transaction history. I closed right here my Bitcoin trade. Okay, you guys seen this? I closed my Bitcoin trade right here. This was a bad day. 67%, $1,600. And then Bitcoin dipped. Like, I would have got liquidated. But the markets, like, I was like, okay, you know what? Like, regardless of me going into this thinking if I get liquidated, I got liquidated, I knew it was going to get liquidated. So I'm like, okay, so we're just going to, might as well stop it because there's no point. Scale out. You don't know what scale out is? You wouldn't have to worry about anything if you stop leveraging. Okay, I don't want to... We're just going to drag this on, but we'll do it in tomorrow's episode. But fingers crossed, though. Like, I want this thing to go up. We all do. But if you want to, like, take 25% out and scale out, that wouldn't hurt. You know, if you want to do that, if you're really unsure. Like, for example, if you want to scale out, you would just, when you go to size, you would go to like 25%. You would go to 25% and then you would close 25% of that. So the loss would be 25% of whatever your unrealized is. Okay. So for example, if I put 25%, take 25% loss, it'll take 25% of that fee. So I wouldn't double down until you go to $1.55, but I wouldn't even double down at that point. Yeah, man. OSW. Let's hope that's the case. All right, folks. Great night. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Some juicy episodes. Hang in there. Blue skies ahead, folks. I mean, you got nothing to worry about. Okay, if you guys are just joining us, thank you for joining us. But unfortunately, we're gonna end off the stream now. You guys can rewatch it. It'll be up here for you guys to watch. XRP and the entire market is looking extremely sketchy. It is teeter-tottering. We have a lot of geopolitical events happening. We have the uncertainty going on with the Clarity Act, the Genius Act. That is pending. We have the new Fed chair being announced tomorrow, as Trump said just hours ago, actually. This was
What day?
Because I'll have to go to work very quickly. No, I'll be announcing the Fed chair tomorrow morning.
So tomorrow morning, Fed chair. So that being said, folks, I'll see you guys tomorrow.